Hello. Thank you everybody who has found time to attend this live video or to see the recording. My name is Triin and I will be guiding you through these 10 days. We have built this challenge on 10 rules of relationships, which is given in the book Journey of Adjustment by Theon Mares. And there is also my own personal touch to the rules. So hopefully it will guide you to feeling more joy about your relationships. So who am I? I have many roles in my life. I'm a wife. I'm mother of 3. I also work for Kukuniti. I'm the program manager and also mentor in many of the services that we are offering. And yeah, like I said, this time around, I will be guiding you through the 10-day experience as well. So today's task was to look for the positive or to focus for the positive. And to be more specific, today's task was to give positive feedback to yourself and also to others around you. And like the morning email or the message said, that we tend to be focused on the negative and it comes easy for us. And my question would be like, why do we do it and why does it come so easy for us? One of the reasons is, especially if we are looking on at other people, then why it comes easy is because we are observing their lives. We are detached from the situation. We are seeing it from the side. So it's easy to see all the pitfalls and things, how they are messing up their own lives. And it's easy also to point it out. We are also, I don't think we're doing it for bad reasons per se. Of course, there might be bad motives, for example, revenge for whatever. But I don't think that generally we're doing it for bad reasons. We want others to grow, so we want them to be better. We want ourselves to be better. But I would say that we tend to go over the top. We tend to go too far. So where's the line between giving feedback to promote growth versus rubbing the nose into the weaknesses? So sometimes there's a blurry line between those two things, and we should catch ourselves why we are doing it. So are we planning a revenge? Did someone hurt us? And now we see that, oh yes, we can pay you back. And we are using those opportunities. Or do we actually want them to grow? Another aspect which I found was, if we are focused, if we are giving negative feedback, and we are doing it for good motives, so we want the other person to grow or we want ourselves to grow, what we are actually doing there is we are fighting to make the relationship work for us. And for me, this sounds like a definition for love. We're fighting for something that we love. We are fighting for something that we want to have in a relationship. So when someone is giving me negative feedback and I find myself taking it personally, what I remind myself of is, do I feel loved only when I'm not asked to change anything? So this is another perspective. If they are doing it out of love, then I should also be able to feel it. So that's how we can turn this negative perspective into positive. But the formula for happy relationships, still, there is such. There has been research how to keep the relationship working, how to keep the happiness. We should keep the ratio between positive and negative feedback 3-1. So if you want to give one thing which is negative, you should also give 3 things which are positive. And very funnily, I'm seeing from the window 3 white swans flying just by from my window, which is really cool. So yeah, why we should make an effort to focus on the positive is we need warmth and nurturing for growth. So if we look, as it is spring, and if we look into the world of plants, a good environment when a plant grows is where there is enough light, enough water, enough nutrients. So we also need such things, and positive feedback or focus on the potential is definitely something what we need in our lives. One other research which I have come across is, it was done in 1940s, and it might be disturbing for some of you. A little disclaimer was the research was focused on physical touch, and it was done on newborns. And the findings were that if a newborn is denied physical touch, but everything else is there, enough food, enough warmth, the temperature of the environment is right, like everything is there, but physical touch is minimized, they tended to die much prematurely. The percentage I am not able to recall at the moment, but physical touch was super important. So that's one very simple way how to give positive feedback. And I would like to invite you to do that just now. So one way you can give positive feedback to yourself is give yourself a hug. Take your hands and wrap them around you and really feel the warmth that, hey, you've done a good job. You're here. You made it to the live video, which has been challenging for others. You made it. You are here. You're making an effort. Good job. And feel the love which comes from the hug. And you can always give a hug to another person when you need it the most, because hug is a two-way street. You cannot give it without getting it back from the other person. So here's a little tip, a little trick, which you can always use when you need warmth, when you need physical touch. Go and hug somebody. And of course, you can wrap it into that, I'm going to give you a hug, when actually you're taking it for yourself. Thank you. So that's the quick wrap up for today.